Space is a vast and mysterious realm that has stirred the minds of scientists and explorers for centuries. While human missions beyond the moon remain elusive, our automated messengers, space probes, have been making amazing journeys to the farthest reaches of the solar system and beyond. But what are space probes? How do they work? What discoveries have they made? Let's find out. What is a space probe? A space probe is an unmanned spacecraft designed to explore objects beyond Earth. Probes are equipped with scientific instruments that collect data about planets, moons, asteroids, comets, and interstellar space. They do not return to Earth, but transmit their discoveries via radio signals. Some probes can stay on a mission for decades, continuing to send information despite the vast distances involved. How do space probes explore deep space? Space probes use advanced technology to explore distant objects. Here are the main ways they do their work: photography and visual observations. Probes are equipped with high-resolution cameras that take pictures of planets, their satellites, and other objects. For example, the Voyager 1 probe sent the famous pale blue dot photo, where Earth looks like a tiny dot in the vastness of space. Studying chemical composition. Spectrometers aboard the probes analyze light reflected from the surface or atmosphere to determine the chemical composition of the object being studied. Surface scanning. Using radars and laser altimeters, the probes make three-dimensional maps of the surface of planets and satellites. This helps to understand the geologic history of the object. Measuring magnetic fields and radiation. Probes study the magnetic fields and radiation environment of planets to understand how they interact with the solar wind and the space environment. Sampling. Some probes, such as OSIRIS-REx, are capable of collecting soil samples from asteroids and returning them to Earth for further analysis. Why send probes instead of humans? While sending humans into space is an ambitious goal, probes offer several advantages. Safety. Probes can be sent into extreme environments, such as the atmosphere of Venus or the radiation belts of Jupiter, where humans cannot go. Durability. They can operate for decades, continuing to collect data. Cost-effectiveness. Sending a probe is much cheaper than a manned mission. Landmark a space probe missions. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Launched in 1977, these probes explored the outer planets of the solar system. Voyager 1 was the first object to leave the heliosphere, traveling into interstellar space. Cassini-Huygens. This probe studied Saturn and its satellites. It discovered amazing geysers on Enceladus and plunged into Titan's atmosphere, providing unique data. New Horizons. In 2015, this probe flew past Pluto, taking the first ever detailed photos of this distant dwarf planet. Rosetta. A European probe that made its first ever landing on Comet 67P Churyumov-Gerasimenko, studying its composition and behavior. Parker Solar Probe. This probe is approaching the Sun at a record short distance, studying the solar wind and magnetic field. Perseverance and Curiosity. Mars rovers exploring the surface of Mars, analyzing the soil and atmosphere, looking for signs of life and preparing the ground for future missions. How do the probes travel great distances? Traveling to deep space involves many technical challenges. Here's how they cope. Gravity maneuvers. Probes use the gravity of planets to accelerate. This method saves fuel and achieves greater acceleration. Solar panels and radioisotope generators. Probes use either solar panels, such as Juno near Jupiter, or radioisotope thermoelectric generators, which convert the heat of radioactive decay into electricity to generate power. Autonomous systems. Probes are programmed to perform complex tasks without human intervention, as a signal can travel up to several hours. What questions do space probes face? Space probes help us answer the most fundamental questions. Is there life beyond Earth? Probes like Perseverance and Europa Clipper are looking for signs of microbial life on Mars and Europa. How did our solar system form? Studying asteroids and comets, which are the ancient building blocks of the planets, helps us understand its origins. What is the nature of black holes and interstellar space? Probes, such as Voyager, are already transmitting data about what happens beyond the heliosphere. Think about it. How far can probe technology go in the future? Could space probes become the first messengers to extraterrestrial civilizations? What discoveries await us in the coming decades? Space probes are not just machines. They are our eyes and hands in the universe, helping to unlock its mysteries. They allow humanity to look beyond horizons that would otherwise be out of reach. Each mission is a step towards understanding how our universe works. The future of probes promises to be just as exciting, with missions to distant planets, interstellar objects, and perhaps even other star systems. Though they are only automatons, their discoveries give us clues to our place in the universe. Thank you for exploring with us. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the journey and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on more fascinating content. Your support keeps us reaching for the stars.